Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Judith. So guys, today's topic is about the businesses that I have tried and failed terribly. I think this is an important topic because I have noticed that on social media, every time people are always talking about their winnings, which I think brings out a bad impression, because in life there is losing and there is winning. I think it is important for us to talk about both sides. And yeah, welcome to the channel. And my question to you guys is, have you tried any business? Are you in business? What are your challenges? Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? Please let us take this conversation to a higher level by commenting down below and tell me your experiences. And guys, before we continue, please hit the subscribe button for me, the red button down below. Like this video, share me out, and help me grow. Okay, thank you. Let's talk business, guys. And I am not saying that these businesses have not do not work. They have worked for others. They just didn't work for me. I am here to share my experience so that anyone who is planning to venture into these businesses or is already doing the same business can learn a thing or two. So let's go on to the first business, and that is Empeza. I started Empeza business when I was still employed. That meant that I had to employ someone to run it on my behalf. And that is where the problem came about, because now one day I simply came from work and I was told by this lady that someone who came there as a customer actually stole part of the float, which was 40,000. That is in Kenya shillings. So I had a float of 70,000. Can you imagine losing a whole 40,000 as float as an Empeza agent? That will definitely set you back. And that's what happened to me. So I felt like I couldn't continue with the business first because I felt like the lady wasn't, I don't know, serious enough. She didn't really have the whatever. She didn't do what? She wasn't serious with taking care of this business, like the way I would. So that is how the business, that is how I gave up. So I simply didn't continue with this business. That was the end of Empeza, period. So the second business that I have tried and failed is the salon business. Again, I started this one when I was still working, and that meant employing someone to run it. Now, the problem that came with this particular one is that I feel like the lady didn't take it seriously, because now during those peak times when she was supposed to be there attending to the customers, she had her own things to do, especially during the weekends and in the evenings. She would say that she was going to, I don't know, chamas, to wash her own clothes. And you know what happens when a client comes and they don't find you one, twice? Definitely there are so many salons around. They will go to the next one. And that is how you will lose the clients and definitely lose the business. So another thing, I could only earn when I was there myself. I think this runs across all the service industries, because you can never know whether the customer came or not. So if someone tells you that today I didn't find any work, there's nothing, yeah. And I hadn't invested in CCTV or something like that could tell me that she was lying. So I just needed to believe it. So that's another thing. The third reason that I can say made the business not to flourish, I didn't know anything about salon business. Yes, and this is a mistake that most of us do. I didn't know how to do even a simple blow dry. Can you imagine? So that meant that if this lady was not there, the business could not go on. There was no operation. That is a very big mistake that I have learned the hard way. From now henceforth, any business that I'm opening, I have to know something about it. I need to know how to do it myself first before I even employ other people. I know you can get good employees, who can run your business on your behalf. But now that is not always guaranteed. That is why I feel like you should just do something that you yourself know something about it. The third business that I have tried is the Kampala business. I call it Kampala business because now it doesn't involve one particular item. You know, during that period when you're just trying everything, if the men's boxers and socks are moving, that is what you go for. If it is Christmas, you bring kids clothes. If the bed sheets are moving, that is what you go for. Yeah, that is basically what I was doing. I also started this business when I was still working. During my off days, my friend and I will take an evening bus to Kampala. We will reach there the following day in the morning, do our shopping, catch the same bus to Nairobi in the evening. The tiredness that involved this business, guys, is out of this world. Because remember, I was still working, and the following day I had to report to work no matter what. So I did it for some time, and it really paid off, by the way. I'm not saying that it is a bad business. Many Kenyans actually do it. So that means there has to be something good about it. But now it reached a point where I felt like it was too much hassle for me. And I just had to stop. Yes. The last business that I have tried and failed, guys, is the food business. At least I gave you a glimpse of this in my last video. If you haven't watched it, please, it will appear up here. Go and watch it. So this particular one, I started it out of desperation because now I had just lost my job. A friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, we go all the way back to campus. She has always been there for me, and so when I had gotten my dues from Safaricom, we sat together and decided that we were going to open a food business. If you are in Nairobi, you know Community, that is where the business was located. The problem again is that we didn't know anything about this business. We didn't even know how to serve portions, okay? So ours, me being Luya, and even my friend is a very generous person, I don't know. Ours was just to serve full plates, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Our business was to make sure that the clients are full. And that meant that they went away happy, but us, we went home sad because we were not making any profits. We were only making losses. Another issue with this business is the city council. Oh my goodness, these people. You're just trying to feed your children. You're just trying to make ends meet. And then boom, they are there. So they were always on our necks. And eventually they came and pulled down, demolished the structures. And that is how we lost the business, guys. There is not much to say about this business, but in the end, what I can say about this whole overall about these experiences in all these businesses is that, one, you need to do a business that you have knowledge in. This idea of, I don't know, you cannot go wrong with Mtumba, you cannot go wrong with Empeza, you cannot go wrong with food. Please don't believe it. You have to do your own research. Make sure that it is something that you can do. Make sure that it is something that even if your employees quit on you, you can still do it. Yeah? Yes. So that's it, guys. Those are the 4 businesses I have tried and failed. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't mean that you cannot succeed in these businesses. I'm just saying that they didn't work for me. So that's it, guys. Those are the businesses I have tried and failed. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't mean that these businesses will not work for you. They just didn't work for me. Remember, fortune favors the brave. The only way you can know if you'll succeed is by trying. So if you have been sitting on that idea for too long, it is time to take action. Take the risk and see where it takes you. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. Click the notification button. Like this video And please don't be mean. Share it with your friends, with your relatives, with everyone. Thank you so much and see you on the next video. Bye.